Hello, welcome to my channel, Street MBA. I am Adeolu Timothy. If this is your first time here, do click on the subscribe button and the notification icon so that you get notified each time I release a new video. Today I have an awesome topic to talk about. I want to talk about things you must stop to do so as to be more productive. Certain things you must stop to do for you to be more productive, either in business or your personal life and in projects that you do, that you manage. Here is one hard truth. Less is more. Less is more. And all of these are, of course, backed up by research and studies. We must have all heard this phrase, work smarter, not harder. But of course, I'm going to be taking my time to actually break some of these things down into details today. So I'll talk about 7 things you must stop to do in order to be more productive. Number 1, and this is going to shock you, stop working overtime. Stop working overtime. It is understandable, for entrepreneurs, for business owners, for startups, you want to work yourself to the bones. You want to spend hours working. You want to do overtime because you are just building things. Most time it is counterproductive. It is counterproductive most times when you overwork yourself. Stop working overtime. Always take time off. I know you have read so many books that tells you if you sleep more than 8 hours a day, if you sleep more than total number of hours a day, then you have a problem, then you're not building. It is a lie. It is not true. Overworking yourself reduces your productivity. Exhaustion starts to set in. In a bid for you to try to meet certain target, you work extra hours, you work extra time. Of course, there are times you can't help it that it happens, but you should not make it a habit. You should not make it a habit of overworking yourself every day. It reduces your productivities. It reduces the flow of ideas. So stop working overtime. The second thing, the number 2 things you must stop to do is that don't say yes too often. Don't say yes to just anything. Don't say yes to just everything. The difference between successful people and very successful people is the kind of things they say yes to every time. Now, you must be able to identify things that are productive that you engage into. And how do you identify that? Track your activities. I am always emphasizing tracking everything you do. Track your activities. Take note of your activities. Then take time to analyze them. How long did it take me to achieve this, to achieve that? How productive was I? What is the reward I got from doing these certain things? Track your activities, analyze them so that you know the things that are worth your time. I talked about this in my other video when it comes about picking a career and all of those things. And of course, how to be, you have multiple skills, multiple things you do. How do you focus? Should you generalize or should you specialize and all of that? Now, don't always say yes to everything. If somebody comes to you and asks you to do certain stuffs for them, if you've been able to track your activities, you have identified the things that are worth your time, you would know when to say yes and when to say no to people. You would have identified activities that will only take your time, but they are not worth your time. So don't say yes too often to things. And of course, you remember Pareto principle that says most of the times you get 80% reward from 20% of the things we do. So you want to identify the things that you do less, but you get more from them. Doing more does not necessarily mean you will get more in return. Identify things that you do less, but you get more return. The lazy man principle, they are always looking for the easiest way of achieving things. Yes, apply that principle. It is very important. Number 3, stop doing everything yourself. Stop it. It's not healthy for you. Learn to delegate to people. Give stuff out for people to do. Work with people in a team. Try to build a team. Don't just be the only person doing everything. Hire people to work with you. Stop doing everything yourself. It is not productive for you. I'm not going to dwell much on that. Then the number 4 thing is stop being a perfectionist. You want to get everything right. Most times we focus on little things that we want to get perfect, and we miss out on the bigger picture. Stop being a perfectionist. Do you have a working model? Yes. Go to market with it. One of the rules in business is if you are waiting for the perfect moment, you are too late. Some of us have ideas, and you keep testing, you keep looking for the perfect moment, you keep looking for the perfect solution, and someone with a less result comes to market before you. Timing is everything. So stop being a perfectionist. You have a working model. Yes, it can be improved upon. That's why you always have version 1, you have version 2, and all of that. Stop being a perfectionist. It is counterproductive. The number 5 thing is that you must stop to do. Stop doing repetitive tasks. Start automating. Stop doing repetitive tasks. Start automating. We've gotten to a point where technology is taking over everything. Technology is integrated into almost everything that we do. So if you have certain tasks that you do every time, that you do over and over, and it's more like your routine, automate them. If you cannot build the automated system yourself, buy. If you cannot build, buy. An instance is you have a business and you spend hours attending to customers' inquiry. Build a website for it. Put all your necessary information on your website. Automate the buying process. Customers want to buy, they go to your platform, they see what you sell, they see the prices there, they buy. Everything is automated. Everything is automated. You have time to do other things. Stop doing repetitive tasks. Start automating. If you cannot build, buy. Then number 6 is stop guessing. We've gotten to a point where there's something called data science. Stop making decisions based on assumptions. Stop guessing. Start to back up your decisions with data. And of course, that is when you track. That is when you know, when you track your finances, you know you are being financially prudent. When you track your activities, you know, I do things that are worth my time. I spend 5 hours doing this. I spend 2 hours doing that. Okay? So those are things you must start to pay attention to be more productive, to get more results. Less is more. Work smarter, not harder. All right? Work smarter, not harder. Stop guessing. Start backing up your decisions with data. All kinds of decisions can be backed up with data. I won't just tell you that I am financially prudent. I will show you with data. By keeping record, this is how much comes in, this is how much goes out. This is how much I spent. This is what I spent money on. I spent 40% of my monthly income on food. I spent 45% of my monthly income on internet and power. They are all data backed. I'm not going to be guessing. So you should stop guessing. Don't just give us random statements. Back it up with data. And of course, when you're making decisions as well, back it up with data. It makes it more valid. It gives you some measure of confidence and all of that. Then number 7, which would come as a shock, stop working. Take time out to do absolutely nothing. We all grew up in a culture of always wanting to meet a deadline, always wanting to do something, and this happens to almost every one of us. You wake up, most especially Monday morning, and there's this urge on you that you must be doing something. There is this tension, there's this pressure on you that you must be doing something. You know, how will I not be doing anything? How will I just be sitting down idle and all of that? I am not indulging laziness, but if you work, you have what you're doing, always take time off to do absolutely nothing. It is beneficial to your health. That is when your mind tends to relax and try to get the juice flowing again. Take time off to do nothing, to relax. Don't overwork yourself. It's not always productive. There are times you feel exhausted. It's because you might have overworked yourself, you've done extra hours and all of that. You've not taken a break in a long while. Stop working. Take time to do absolutely nothing. And of course, you will be appreciative of it because you will start to see results when you try these principles out. I hope you enjoyed my video today. If you have any question, you have any comment, please drop it in the comment section. And if you have not subscribed, please subscribe and click on the notification icon. My name is Adeolu Timothy and this is Street MBA. Thank you.